5. So,
and we're live, but we're not in video yet. There we go.
Gotcha.
And we're live, yes. So so good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Looks like we popped up pretty good on all the indices from a bit of a pullback yesterday. Hit the point of control on ES and NQ. We almost hit the point of control. Whew, quite a move.
That it has been. I'm going to be patient here and see what shakes out.
So which part did you trade on the gold yesterday?
I traded the Asia session last night. Last night.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, made $783.10 per account. So that was nice.
Damn, yeah. So obviously you must have gone short.
I believe so. That was like 14 hours ago, man. You can't expect me to remember every trade I've taken for. So I did load up on Top One Futures accounts. I used code TMB.
TMB now.
MBT, Market Butcher Trades. I remembered this time.
Nice, thank you.
Hey, Paul, good morning. So I did use BT for a code, so you should get a. I don't know if they notify you of that or what. I don't know.
You just have like just have like a affiliate thing, but yeah, it's I see it. Let me see here. Gotta refresh this. We got about 4 minutes to the open here.
I cannot believe I have this many accounts right now. This is getting close to my goal for 2026 was 100 accounts, all funded.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And right now I'm at 83, so.
Whew. So which Top One Futures accounts did you get? Just straight to funded?
All of them.
Oh,
yeah, all straight to funded. I did the maximum 10 ignites, 10 of the S2F Pros.
Wow.
And I think you're only allowed 3 of the instant sims, so I have 3 of those, or maybe 2 of those. I'm not sure. No, 2 of those.
Wow. Paul Memphis. Hey, good morning, Paul. Haven't seen that name in a minute. And Johan, good morning.
So what's good in the markets today?
Let's see. They're all 3 indices looking like they're pulling back a little bit at the moment.
A wee little bit.
Except for YM is looking bullish.
You know, YM's always got to be the contrary one.
Yeah. For a moment, anyways.
Yeah. It'll flip eventually.
Pre-market was good for you, Johan? Of course. Yeah, that's the benefits of being on the East Coast, for sure. Yeah, Dow's popping up again a little bit here, breaking the high. Well, it's the last day of the year. I think the banks are closed, right? Because it's a half day from my understanding.
Yeah. Banks
So
should be closed today and tomorrow.
yeah, so everybody should try to be a little careful today because we're gonna have a little less volume. Keep that in mind.
Every day, but today specifically, keep your size down.
I think it's like a half day, so Johan. So I think it's 1 p.m. East Coast.
Either 1 or noon. We won't be trading that long though, will we, Dave?
No.
I know I won't. Sometimes you can. Sometimes you tend to go a little bit longer. YM starting to flip now.
Oh yeah. Oh.
There you go.
Wow.
That's a little push down.
Yeah, for a moment there. I just pop on my VWAPs here. Market is open for business.
So all of that pullback that we had on gold and silver.
Yeah.
How much you want to bet that's people taking profits off of the all-time highs for the year?
Yeah, probably, hey?
That's my thought on it.
Wayne says MES from 2 standard deviations below VWAP to 2 standard deviations above flat. Okay. Nice little bounce.
Oh, I'm not trading silver right now.
How's the Silver King today?
Not doing it today. Not right now, anyway. Not until I can get some really clear movement. Trading silver, you can get bit in the ass really, really hard if you're not extremely careful. Even on the micros, they move so much, so fast. When it's at $73 and it goes up 5 ticks and you're short, you lose like $1,000 in about 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Gold's looking like it's pushing up through that fair value. Okay, it just got rid of it. And it's pushing up. So you back to playing hockey yet?
No, the new season, well, the second half of the season hasn't been started yet. So it'll be in January sometime.
Ooh, ES is looking like a dog right now.
Yeah, they all are. YM's basically just gave up that whole move higher.
We are sitting on a fair value gap from yesterday. Oh no, I'm sorry, from pre-market at 8:30. 69.40.
Yeah, I see that. Holding that on, and that's also a previous day low, 69.40.50. Damn, I was gonna take a short up there because we inverted. The mechanical model was playing out.
5 minutes into this opening range and I'm already getting antsy and want to quit.
Opening range, no. Kind of holding previous day low right now on the ES.
Now, if you're looking at Crudeli's 3-minute model, we're going to have a downtrend day.
Oh yeah. How does that work?
You look at the high and low of the first 3 minutes of the opening range. Second candle, if it is below. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. It hasn't printed completely yet. Still got 1 minute. But if it ends up below that, below the 3-minute low, it's going to be a downtrend day. If it's above the 3-minute high, it's going to be an uptrend. If it stays within that range, it'll be a range bound.
Interesting. Morning, Inopat Cram. I think I'm saying that right.
You're not.
Johan says oil? No oil for me.
What, baby oil?
So we did close below it there, and we took previous day low.
Yeah. Well, let's see if this Anthony Crudeli character is correct. Have you ever watched this stuff?
No, I haven't really.
I suggest it. It's really good stuff. Oh.
Ooh, look at that slap right through. So we're basically touching midnight open. So today would have been a killer day to take that mechanical model. It was too slow. Pushing down a bit more.
I got a feeling YM is going to drop.
Yeah, it just did. Just took out the lows.
All right, I'm going to break my rule here. I'm going in 1 mini short on YM.
By a few minutes.
And because I'm breaking my rule, I actually have my stop loss in profit already.
Oh, nice.
Only $25, but
I was eyeballing that too. Like,
yeah, generally I don't like taking those trades prior to the opening range being set, but just with the volume and price action right now, it's it happened. I'm not proud of it, but I'm not ashamed either. So that's on a single personal account.
Yeah.
So I had a crash on my book map last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When I installed the liquidity stuff and updated it, my book map just failed.
Hey, Tim. Good morning. What time do we got here? We got 41 after. NQ sort of stalled out at the midnight open price. Yes, bouncing a little bit.
YM short still doing all right.
Nice. What's your entry price there?
Entry price is 48,564. Got my stop loss down at 58 for a $30 profit. That's my stop loss.
Mm-hmm. In the money.
But yeah, my stop loss is in the money already, so only up 115 on this trade, but not bad for a pre-market short, or I'm sorry, a pre-opening range short. Ooh, YM has got a bunch of orders down below at 95. Bunch at 500.
Yeah, I don't have the book map for YM, so NQ still kind of holding that midnight open price there.
And I just added one mini to my my YM short.
Nice.
Stop loss is still in profit at $45 now. This is what I like about trading cash accounts rather than prop accounts. Is even if this goes down and I'm up $1,000, if it pulls back on me and I only get a $45 profit out of this trade, there's no trailing drawdown. It's cash account.
Yeah.
So no matter what, I made $45. I mean, I'd rather take the 1,000, but if I think it's going to play out this way for the remainder of the day,
For sure.
I am definitely a big proponent of taking your prop firm profits and putting them into personal accounts.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning to do with this corporation that I just formed. So eventually try to switch over, but I don't have the option of getting all these cash accounts like through TradeAvate or whatever. It's like not an option for me because they don't have it in BC, unfortunately. So ES, NQ kind of pulling further down. NQ finally took the midnight open price heading to a naked point of control, which I had on there earlier in the week or last week.
YM's kind of stalling out. Still has 14 points to go to hit the orders on the book. What a strange way we make a living.
Watching lines on a chart.
Yeah, this is, if you would have told 14-year-old me, oh yeah, this is how you're gonna make money, I would have just laughed at you. Okay.
Like, yeah, okay, sure. Watch lines on a chart and make money from it.
Definitely would not have believed it. All right, well, I made my $45.
Okay, nice. I guess your add-in kind of took a little bit away.
Yeah.
That's all good, though.
It was a calculated risk. I took it. It didn't really, I mean, it worked in my favor by $45, so.
It's a W.
It's a small one, but the small ones work. They add up eventually.
Yeah. I wish I broke my rules earlier. Then I wouldn't feel like I'm just chasing down here on this price action.
There's no need to be chasing anything right now.
No.
I cannot add any more accounts to my TradeZella.
Oh yeah, you have that capped out.
Yeah, it's maxed out at I think 50. They're
Wow.
telling me this is our highest plan, but if you want to add more accounts, either delete some other one, or please contact us to discuss a custom plan for you.
Oh wow. I mean, I guess you could always open another account, like a whole nother.
I don't want, you know what? It's hard enough trying to manage all of these accounts. I don't need to be trying to manage 2 TradeZella accounts as well.
Yeah.
I may actually just delete all of the accounts on here and then put them in again, and just put one from each prop firm I use, and then put all of my personal accounts on it.
That might be a good idea, hey? Then you could at least, as long as you know how many prop firms are, you can kind of like do quick math with that.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 prop firms now.
Whoa.
83 accounts. Yeah, I'm not doing that kind of mental math either. I'll just look at my reports at the end of the month.
Well, I ended up going long on YM there on that bounce. So
That's funny. I just went long on ES.
I'm up 250 right now. Stops in the money. See if we can't recover most of this. I'm going to be a little aggressive on my stop here. I'm up 350 now on these TPT evals. Come on, keep going, guys. Keep going. Stops. I put my stop at 48,563. I'm going to move it to 60. Might get stopped out here if we pull back any further. Come on, buyers. Let's go. Yeah, I'm out there.
Took my $33 out of that one. But
So
remember, I was just, what's that?
I put in 225 on in my 5 TPT accounts. Nice. And what were you saying, sorry?
What I was just saying about managing all of these accounts
Yeah.
that only copied to 5 of them instead of,
Really?
yeah.
Oh, shoot. Interesting. So something got disconnected somehow.
Well, it's because I didn't connect it properly. It's my fault.
Ah, okay.
All right, there we go. Now it's copying.
Perfect.
So I am long on MES, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I moved my stop loss up in a profit, it took me out. So
Dope. It's quite a large range today on the ES there. What is that? 22 points. Whew. Pretty big for ES.
YM's looking pretty big too. From 666 down to 505. And now it's just middle of the range. We're sitting in that that channel between midnight and New York VWAP too.
Pulling back here a bit on the YM.
Get a 3-minute fair value gap that it's touching right now.
Yeah, bullish one there. Looks like we had one on ES, but it's kind of erasing it at the moment, or has erased it on that pullback. Hey guys, Happy New Year. Looks like gold and silver having a blast today. Oh yeah? What's gold? Oh, gold's going up. Silver's going up even more.
That's surprising.
So I saw this this video yesterday. Somebody was talking about how not long ago China, they basically had increased their price on silver. So a bunch of people in Europe and stuff were like doing arbitrage basically, where they're buying silver, taking it to China and selling it there. So and then did China turn around and said that they're going to reduce their the release of the minerals by a certain percentage? So
I have no idea.
There's a lot of pressure put on silver right now. Hey, Lance says, hey scumbags, just stopping by to say Happy New Year and GFY kiss kiss. A Giphy kiss.
Or Lance.
That's just the comment I needed to see right now. Thanks, Lance.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you.
Oh, Keith. Hey, Keith. Good morning. I didn't see that. What did you do before trading, Nick, if you don't mind me saying?
Human physiologist.
Human physiologist. I think I said hi to Tim earlier, right? Yeah, I think so. Tim, we got Paul, Inopat, Johan. The usual suspects are all here. Thank you, everybody. And then a special drop-in from Lance in this morning. Because there's no ASFX stream. Or he'd be in there harassing those guys.
Old Kentucky homeboy. Just hanging out, causing trouble.
So big buyer volume on ES there that got absorbed at that right at the peak. Somehow we're still have a bullish CVD, like a green CVD.
Really?
I don't know why it looks like my CVD did not reset at the 6:30 candle like it usually does. Huh. Missed your your TP on YM by 1 tick. Oh shoot. You took the long there, Tim, on the bounce, or were you short earlier? I traded the bounce. Nick traded the short, so we're making money in all directions today.
Perfect. That's how it works. It's all about the management.
And my
Gold's
average
pulling back now.
I think
to
my
a fair
average
value
trades
gap.
was 48,538 on that bounce. And then I got out 559. Basically 20 points. Hey, Hector, good morning. Looks like gold's doing a little bit of a pullback. Yeah, I took a trade last night on silver, actually. And I'm officially wiping silver off my list of things to trade. Because like you're saying, in a matter of 2 seconds, I hit my 350 max loss limit.
Oh,
It's just like, yeah, just one silver micro. And I just put my stop to the candle, like to the next lower candle. And I don't really know how to calculate it that well. And it pulled back pretty quickly to that. And I was like, what the? And it locked me out. I was like, oh my God. So
that will blow you out.
I'm not trading silver anymore. It's way too, unless I got cash accounts, like it doesn't make any sense because I put these hard stops on like, max daily loss limits. If I could, I probably could have let it go to like, a little more negative and it would have been fine and bounce at that point. But yeah.
Yeah, but why risk it at that point?
Exactly. So in this situation, the max daily loss helped, right? Because it got me out and didn't do any more damage, and I didn't give me the chance to revenge trade it or anything, right? So
revenge trading.
Yeah, like how dare you stop me out for $300 so fast. I should have learned my lesson after you got off stream. I took a trade in there, and I think I lost $150 in like freaking 2 seconds, 3 seconds. But of course,
if you're not trading a cash account, don't do it.
Yeah, just don't. Gold is hard enough, and silver is like way harder than gold for the amount of price that a mini can or a micro can do to your account, right?
I can beat you up a little bit. Speaking of gold, looks like gold is pulling back.
Mm-hmm.
It's right in the middle of that opening range now, under a bearish fair value gap on the 3.
Silver is looking better than gold this morning, but I'm not touching it.
Don't need to.
Just throwing it out there, people. Don't trade silver. That's why Lucid and Take Profit Trader don't let you trade it, because you can either make way too much money or lose your accounts way too fast. So yeah, and I think like I told you there, the guy that I know, that he ended up losing his accounts on that I think it was Sunday, on that pop in silver. And now I understand how fast it could happen, especially if you're like, oh, this is gonna hold, I'm gonna add one more.
Oh
Right?
God. No.
Then it's like, no, it's not gonna help at all.
Do not do that.
So after
you're holding a silver,
yeah, go ahead.
You're holding a silver trade and you're in profit. Just leave it. Move your stop loss to a profitable area and and that's it. Don't add to that position. I mean, unless you've got, you know, a $10 million account that you're willing to lose 50, 60 grand in
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Keith, gold got me Monday night with 1 minute. I missed my 300 by one tick and then stopped me out negative 300. Oh, yeah. Then it went the way I wanted to, 20 points. Oh, those are the worst. It's almost like it knows, right? When that happens, it's almost like it knows somehow.
There are those days where it just kicks you in the teeth.
Gold can really kill you too. Like, I try to stick to just one micro on there also, and it's like it can move pretty fast.
I can't believe I have this many accounts already.
Yeah, that's crazy. How big of a batch are you running today?
60.
Okay, so not all of them. All right, YM just swept the low. But NQ's popping a bit, so not a whole lot, but it's kind of holding a bit.
Yeah. Not like an MNQ.
Nope.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Weird having so many top one accounts.
Yeah, right. Wayne said hindsight 5-minute MES at 8:50 Eastern time volume spike equals buying climax way above VWAP 2 standard deviations. 5-minute MES at 8:50. Eastern time 8:76. That's a 5:30 candle, right? Yeah. Oh, I see that. Yeah. 5-minute MES way above VWAP 2 standard deviations. Yeah. It's an interesting point to see that. That was after the US jobless claims came out at 5:30. So that was kind of like the peak of that. I guess this was all a short squeeze, right? I'm sure there's a lot of people that are taking shorts, thinking this is going to continue lower, the London session. And it just turned around and ripped. Like before I went to bed, I was like, whoa, this is looking heavy. Like it's going to go lower, right? And then just turned and put in what ES went up from the lows like 20, 26, 27 points. So I gotta use the bathroom quick. I'll be right back.
Now I'm just waiting for ES to actually make a decision on which way to go. MES is dropping. Oy. And it's right at the low of day. So what to do?
Wow, YM's really pushing lower here, hey?
ES is pushing lower. YM's pushing lower. Barely made a new low on this 5-minute candle here, but it hit that new low and then shot back up.
Hey, Darren, morning all. Happy New Year in advance. Thank you, sir.
Happy New Year, Darren.
No trading for me today, just here for moral support. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Very kind of you. You and your morals.
So far, me and Nick faded each other today and both made a little money.
Couple bucks.
He went short on the pullback on the YM, and then I bought it as it turned around. I'd like to see what happens with NQ if we can get up to this New York VWAP, and if we can get a rejection off of that area for some short continuation.
Said on NQ.
Yeah. Oh,
So
yeah.
have you noticed
Go ahead.
Have you noticed the change in trading view? How when you pull up NQ or YM, it took me a couple of minutes before I figured out there's an arrow on the right side that you have to click to pull up specific contracts.
Huh.
They just slightly changed the setup of it, and I'm old and kind of dumb, so I get confused by little changes.
Oh, was
And
it like because it wasn't lined up or something?
no, it's just when you go to the ticker bar and you
Yeah.
type in, say, MNQ,
Yeah.
it'll just show up with an exclamation point, or it'll show up as a 1 with an exclamation point if you hit enter. They moved it, they changed it over, so when you go into the ticker bar, there's an arrow where you can expand it, and it'll give you contracts.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
NQ is below the opening range low and still pushing down.
Yes, it is. It never gave me the bounce I was looking for yet. Anyways.
I wouldn't hold your breath.
Yeah. But we will try to be patient here.
I'm gonna try.
We got this naked point of control, which seems to be the bottom. I've put that on there from, I mean, in pre-market we hit it, but it was from like last week sometime. We left the gap in the naked point of control, which we've closed last night. But now we're sitting right on that naked point of control.
Where is it?
It's 25, 580. Oh, we just took it a little bit. Ooh, yeah, it's going.
End of the year, people are taking their profits.
They're like, oh, we got to sell it now because if it goes any lower. Tim said, looking left on YM on the 1 hour looks like a lot of resistance here. Let me go back to the 1 hour here and take a look. Oh, yeah. There's
560, 559. Essentially have a double bottom at 558.
On the NQ?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Yes. From pre-market kind of idea. That's London lows, I guess.
Yep.
That could definitely be the target. Now we just need a nice bearish fair value gap to trade off of in that direction. So far, it looks like the fair value gap up at 640 level is kind of the one that we've reacted off of so far.
Well, are you looking at the 15 or the 5?
This is a 5, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or ES just took out London lows and kind of holding it, swept it anyways. What do we have? Do we have a target above? We have a triple top sort of or double top from yesterday's price action up at 69.61. I don't know if that's a crazy idea or anything, but short
Crazy's okay. I don't mind crazy.
It's way up there. But I'm just thinking like if we were to just sweep this low and then start printing bullish candles, we could see a pretty big move on this potentially. Obviously no guarantee to get up there, but that's a previous day high.
It's time to start looking at shorts on ES for me. I'm going to wait for a bit of a pullback and a rejection.
Looking here for, there's no fair value gaps on the 5. If we go to the 3, is there any? No.
Yes.
On ES?
Is that what you're looking at?
Yeah. 2 minutes?
There is a 15-minute fair value gap sitting at 937.50.
Yeah. We got one on the 2 minute here at 69.25. This current candle just rejected off of it. I usually don't go that low on the time frames, but we don't have any
with this
others.
Yeah, with this price action, you're well on the five. I don't know. On the five, you've got a bearish fair value gap at 927.80. You got nothing on the 3-minute.
Oh, I don't see that. Are you on micros or are you on the big contract?
I'm on the big ones.
Oh, that's why. So I'm on micros.
Okay.
So I don't see that gap. It's really close. Like we could have had. I can see where you're looking at because it got 2 wicks that are like really close, but we did wick those that closed on the micros.
Switch this over to the micros.
That's the nice thing about your indicators. Like if I want to switch around, I had, and I got these other levels of point of control, everything. I just kind of got to stick with the one that I've been charting.
What do you mean?
Well, because, like if I switch to from micros to like the big contracts, then all my point of control, everything isn't going to be on there. Right. Because I'm not using. Yeah, it's those levels, I set them on the chart, right? So when you switch to the other chart, they're not available. So
you're using Project X.
No, this is
Sorry, I didn't have.
No, this is on TradingView. But like my value area levels, they're just lines that I set every day on the chart.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Right. They're not like it's not an indicator, right? It's an indicator to find the levels, but then you set the levels by just leaving lines. So
gotcha.
Pretty much at the end of every session, I go through, I do ES, NQ, YM, and gold, and I just like adjust those levels. So
it seems like it's
a job.
A whole lot of work.
It only takes me about maybe 6-7 minutes, but I just change some VWAP colors and add my value area levels, and yeah. Yeah, YM kind of reached the bottom of that consolidation zone that I think Tim was looking at. We have a bullish fair value gap from that same area, which is it's 177 points, but the middle of it is at 48,425. So Zach Arbucci was gonna take a trade, he would trade the middle of that fair value gap with a stop below it. So you'd have that's a lot of points though. 425 to 336. Yeah, so it's a pretty hard one to take.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Stay out of that one.
How can I add contracts when I'm already trading in a trade with TradingView, guys? Oh, you can just hit the market buy or sell button on the top, or you just got to right click the screen and then you can add order, right? I think so. Yeah, add order. Right click the screen, add order, and then you can add a limit order. But then you got to make sure that if you have your stop in there, make sure you update the amount of contracts on the stop and the take profit if you have those in place. You're welcome, Johan.
Looks like YM still got a whole lot of orders below us. There's a few up at 548. Orders keep coming on. I'm being pulled. So I'm assuming that's algos trying to move some price. Fighting with people taking profits.
Yeah.
So I completely forgot I have Top Step accounts.
Oh. And you haven't hooked those up or anything?
Oh,
they're on Project X.
Dealing with the API nonsense. Trying to get them actually loaded and copied has been a royal pain in the ass. So I actually just have to sit down for an hour and get it done.
Yeah.
But Top Step has had so many issues recently that I haven't been trading these accounts at all. And actually, both of them are in drawdown a little bit. So but I think today I may actually use them like degenerate accounts because I'm not really feeling all that comfortable about taking too many trades today. It being a holiday.
Yeah.
There's a hell of a lot of movement going down. It's all downtrend today.
Johan didn't use TradingView for a long time, so you forgot. Gotcha.
I'm going to take a YM short here. Stop loss at the top of the previous 15-minute candle. And I'm putting a take profit in.
Okay. Sort of a 20-point stop and TP down below.
Put 100-point take profit on this.
Initial balance just set, everybody. High volume 3-minute YM at value area low. That's what Wayne said. Most of the time, what is your preferred risk to reward ratio? I don't really focus so much on the risk to reward ratio.
I have never. I can't even spell RR.
All right. Well, I'm gonna NQ short here
Look at you.
on that bounce. Okay. Well, I'm out. There we go. Oh, stop me in small profit. $15 in my 4 Lucid. It bounced a bit on me. Right as of course, when every time you drag your stop into profit, it always wants to just
Yep.
bounce back. That almost exactly to where my TP was now, and then it's holding that. Or of course, whatever. Money's money. I won't.
Yeah, it did the same thing to me about a half an hour ago.
Yeah. I won't complain about $15 times 4.
Yeah, I mean, you could, but you'd be an asshole.
Yeah. Some people work like whole hour for $15. Maybe not. Maybe that's a little low, but you know what I mean.
I don't know. I think the federal minimum wage in the States is like $7.50 or some such
wow.
nonsense.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Which I don't understand.
Yeah, that's pretty low.
All right, I am cutting out of that short. That one I'm short. Take my $18 loss. I don't like the price movement, and all of those orders came off underneath, except for at 48, or I'm sorry, at 500.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, they just keep pulling. There'll be 18, 20, 25 orders, and they keep coming on and off very, very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like they're getting absorbed. So, I don't know.
Yeah, Johan, I don't really specifically focus on risk to reward. I just kind of like look at the chart to see where the stop is, right? Or where I should be putting my stop to like invalidate my idea. And that's kind of like how I set my risk. But I don't really necessarily say, well, unless it gets to the same amount of risk on the bullish side, I'm going to be out. You know, that's kind of where once it gets into profit, I usually just drag my stop in there. I'm willing to take a small green, right? Rather than, and then, you know, on occasions like today's YM bounce, I ended up being able to move my stop up a few times and lock in a bunch more money, right? So that's kind of like, I guess that's how both Nick and I typically are trading, is just it's a little more conservative because you can get stopped out in these small winners, but at the same time, you're just, once you remove that risk, I mean, the trade, you know, it feels better. It's easier to like mentally manage it, right? So that's kind of the way I feel like we end up trading. But
part of it is it is very conservative risk management. Either you're going to make a little bit of money or you're going to make a little bit more money. Once you move that stop loss into profit, part of it too is the stress level reduces. If you know you can't lose on this trade because you have a stop loss set, awesome. Yeah. You literally can't lose once you move that stop loss into profit.
Yeah.
And if you do that, sorry, go ahead.
I do see a lot of like YouTubers and whatnot always kind of like giving the stop in profit a hard time, because maybe, you know, on some of those trades you're gonna get stopped out and then it's gonna go in your favor more, right? So but I do notice a lot of YouTubers kind of like say, don't put your stop in there, you're kind of like hurting yourself. Well, I mean, in a way it can, but then also at the same sense it can protect you, because quite often, as you guys all know, it'll just turn around on you and go the other direction, right? So why not lock in a little bit of money and then keep trading? You got more opportunities, right? So Johan said, just want to make a little bite of money. Trading is not my full-time job. Maybe better to not focus on risk reward, the risk to reward. Yeah. Again, it's same kind of thing, right? So
you can, it's the, I don't know, people who talk about their risk to reward, and I mean, I'm sure I'll get a little bit of hate for this, but okay, if you're talking about your risk to reward, no, just concentrate on what the chart's telling you. I'm not going to stay in a trade if the chart's telling me that it's gonna turn around and go against me. No, that's just because I didn't hit my the reward that I wanted. I wanted to be the starting shortstop for the Mets. That didn't happen. Did I kill myself? No.
Johan mixed a little French with English in that last comment, so I had to throw out the laughing sound.
Mustang 3-minute YM 954 at VWAP short.
Three-minute YM 954 EST at VWAP short.
I did not take that trade. Oh wait, did I?
9,876.54. 3-minute. That would have been a nice place to enter in a short, though. It was rejecting off the New York VWAP at that moment. That's what I think he's referring to. Is there's a nice 3-minute candle rejection on the New York.
That was pretty.
And then the next candle held it right down to the VWAP, and then the candle after that started at the VWAP and just ripped lower. that was a beautiful trade. If you got in that one.
For some reason, I need a little help here. I can't get my on my trading view. It's not showing the trades that I've taken.
And you logged into the right account?
Yeah.
And then you're on the right contract. Because if you're trading YM versus MYM, because usually if you're logged into the account that you traded, it should show.
Oh, no, I did not take that trade. I actually took a short at 10:03. And closed it within 3 minutes. So
yeah, because it kind of had that indecision candle. It did end up going lower after that, after it bounced a bit, right?
No, I on YM I closed that at opening range low. It was at 512. Well, just before that, actually. Wow, I need new glasses. 514. So yeah, I closed it just before opening range low.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember you said you weren't liking the price action there, so. So we just had a buying volume on ES here at 61 contracts at 69.2350. Somebody's trying to cover. They're covering shorts, I guess, at the lows. That would be my guess. Sitting on that naked point of control with NQ again. ES down at the lows here.
So on the micro ES, we got 3-minute fair value gap that it's just playing with right now, or it's creating right now.
Yeah. As long as we don't get a little bounce.
Oh, we're gonna get a little bounce.
They just removed it, right? Yeah.
Yep.
There's a small one above though at 24.75, right? Yeah. 24.75 on the 3.
3-minute YM hammer. I understand all of the candlestick, like reading all the candlesticks. If it's a hammer and it's green, buyers took control of it after there was selling pressure, and or vice versa, double tops and double bottoms and all that. But honestly, I just trade off of VWAP. It's a lot easier, and you don't have to. I don't second guess myself as much.
The fair value gap one that I use is it's like Nephew Sam, I think it is. The name,
Yeah, it is.
like it's under Nephew Sam, FVG/IFVG Nephew Sam. Johan.
Yeah, that's the one that you had me download.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. It'll put it on there, and then if it closes, if it the candle goes over top of it, it'll remove it. So. The only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't, if it gets inverted, I wish it would like change the color of it to like, it's a green one when it's a bullish one, and it's a red one when it's a bearish one. But when it gets, after it's already been printed and then it gets inverted, I wish it would put it a different color, but it just erases it. So that's why often I'm drawing it on my chart after it gets erased, to show that it's been inverted, just so I can keep track of it. And we do have a bearish 5-minute fair value gap, 924 on ES. Small one, but it's there. Let's see if this candle doesn't end up popping up. Pretty small one though, so. Oh, and they're trying to erase it right now. Are they gonna? Nope.
They might. I'm gonna go grab some coffee and clean my glasses again. I'll be back.
Sounds good. So we had an overnight and the New York VWAP cross, which would have been a good short on this candle. Took us to the lows. It's interesting. Interesting to watch that kind of stuff. We're kind of holding that naked point of control still. Now, if we can get a sweep below, like a nice wick below here, print a wick, like leave a wick printed, we could definitely think about taking a long, just targeting the up to the New York VWAP. Something like this. Maybe shoot for like 20 points. The stop below wherever the wick is. Oh yeah, try to make one of those, Johan. Let me know. I wonder if you could actually get the pine. What is it called? Pine something or other. The information to like set up the fair value gap, and then add the rest to make the inverted ones change color, make it like a yellow or something, or at least that's what I use. I use orange for bearish, green for bullish, and then yellow for inverted. So I would like to see us sort of like break below and then hold again like we did earlier here. That was a good sort of reversal time, as you can see. Yeah, good idea. I didn't even see if anyone's trading live today. We got Luna's trading live. He's got 43 people watching his channel. I don't really trade like Luna, so I don't really watch him. Ooh, Clay Trader's trading. He's got 400 people in his channel. I'd like to identify many time frame fair value gaps. Yeah, that'd be cool if you could get colors on there, right? If you could do many time frames, but then typically you have to switch between the time frames, right? But that would be pretty cool, as if it could like label them, as if it's a 3-minute fair value gap, it would like print it and label it. ES is making some new lows here, guys. NQ did a little sweep of the naked point of control.
Glasses are cleaned. Coffee is made. I had to put on something warm because it's colder than a mother-in-law's love here in Detroit.
Yeah. Colder than a mother-in-law's love. That's a good one. Just made a new shirt, Nick. Gotta get us 500 subscribers, then we'll start making all these shirts, and then I'll have to split some of the profits with you, because they're all your.
It's good to me.
Shirt comments, and we can start selling swag on the channel. Come on, guys, buy these coffee cups and these t-shirts with the funny saying. Can be a bear, you can be a bull, just don't be a pig. I like that one a lot.
Be a bull, be a bear, don't be a pig. Pigs get slaughtered and eaten.
Pigs get led to slaughter. Well, NQ doesn't seem to want to take that naked point of control any lower, which is kind of interesting. I'm kind of like looking for the potential, like a long scalp back to the New York VWAP, if they can start showing some bullish here. What I was looking for was a nice big wick below that naked point of control, and then start printing a green candle. But yeah, I haven't really got that. Got a couple small wicks below the naked point of control. Did you see that Instagram video that I put up? It was a really good trade that me and you took. We ended up taking the same trade. I think you made $1,200 and I made like 400 something on that trade. And it's the one where you're back in Detroit and you got the two like zebra looking pictures behind you.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, and then Lance put a comment on there. He says, "I see at Mustang Trader hung pictures up of his mud hut." But yeah, this was a good one. I got quite a few views on it, and a bunch of likes and stuff because it's one of those good ones where we just got a ripper. We were in a ripper and we end up both getting out within a few seconds of each other, just trailing up the stops.
It happens every once in a while. I think it's even funnier when I go long and you go short and we both make money.
Yeah.
That always makes me chuckle.
All right. We might get that sweep that I was looking for here. Now, if we can create, I'm okay if they go a little lower here, but then I'm looking for a nice little wick. If they could buy it back up to the naked point of control and then start creating a green candle, then I would think about I'm looking for only 15-point scalp on the long. So we'd have to see on NQ. So I'm just going to see if the buyers want to hold this level or not, right? Sometimes they're going to let it go lower and then kind of buy it back up because they've been holding it for quite a few candles in a row. So they actually closed it way down there. So that's not what I was wanting to see. I was hoping they're going to print in a nice wick, but I mean they might just buy it back up anyways. So I guess it could still work out as a trade plan. That's on the 5. What's a 15 looking like? 15 still looking pretty heavy. We have a little bit room to the downside actually. So it looks like this idea is not going to even come to fruition here. The 15-minute candle is looking so heavy right now. We just took out the lows. So that's why we wait for confirmation on a trade idea.
Yep.
So let's take that idea off. Never really got the bounce to the VWAP like I wanted earlier. I was waiting for that for the short. Now I was thinking well, if we end up bouncing, I mean, let's watch this 15-minute. This 15-minute candle could end up doing what I was thinking earlier for the 5-minute candle. There's always a chance now that we've swept the lows.
ES has just been sinking like a stone all damn day.
Yeah. And then that 50% of that bullish fair value gap from a few days ago on YM is coming up. We're at 20. We're about 25 points away from it.
My YM short on Top Step is still in play.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, with the way ES and NQ are looking right now, I'm surprised YM isn't pushing lower harder, It's kind of holding up a little bit better than the other two at the moment.
I think I'm just going to let this one continue.
Yeah. Put a stop in there and just let it go.
At my stop in profit right now, so I've
And
only
that's how
traded.
you do risk to reward there. Hey, Johan.
Yeah, I'm risking nothing, and my reward is wherever I close this out.
Yeah. Because it's interesting. You start the trade off with some risk, right?
Yeah.
So then how do you really calculate risk to reward if you're, within seconds, you're putting it in profit? You know what I mean? So like it's a negative. No, it's a positive risk to reward, right? It's only positive risk.
Yeah, I'm not doing the math on that.
Yeah, how do you do the math on that?
I'm not even going to do the fuzzy logic on that one.
Yeah, that's totally fuzzy logic. Yeah. So we're closing off this. We're getting the 8 a.m. or 11 a.m. candle coming up here. NQ did bounce a bit back to the London lows, holding the London lows right now. So it'd be interesting to see what this next 15-minute candle produces here.
Yes, it's starting to bounce up a little bit on this 5-minute candle. Oh, and then never mind, turned around again.
Yeah, just as you started saying that, it's decided to head back lower. Same with NQ a bit. Is it positive risk to negative reward? No. Positive risk to positive reward. I think that would be the only way to say it. Fuzzy logic way.
I'm not sure. I got nothing for you here.
All right, this is the 11 a.m. candle here. Let's see what we're going to do with this new 15-minute candle. Well, I tried to go long and it left my order, so I'm not taking that trade now. My long entry was at 64, now it's at 67. Okay, slapped down a bit. Jose said, maybe the risk is the original stop when you took the trade. Yeah, I guess that's how you still calculate it. But
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Technically, you did have risk originally, right? So you just de-risked.
De-risk quickly. That's the key. Oh, that's my key.
So we do have a 15-minute bearish fair value gap left so far. If they don't bounce it any higher than they did already on the NQ here. Really wanted that bounce to the New York view up. YM tried to bounce there and rejected, hey? Kind of all three of them did a bit. ES and NQ have a 5-minute bearish fair value gap above.
ES is at what, 918 right now for the bottom of that bearish fair value gap?
Yep, just dipping into it a bit.
All right, I'm in an ES short right now.
Okay, nice.
Artlist.io.
Some wakey time.
Oh, yeah.
Music licensing reimagined.
Get it.
So we did have a big selling volume ball, 63 contracts at 69.20, which is kind of the top of that bearish fair value gap.
Artlist.io.
I could definitely see that naked point of control becoming resistance if we bounce up there, which is at the 580 level. On NQ, sorry.
On NQ.
Yeah.
Music licensing reimagined.
Now that I'm in a short, this is going to just screw around with this price here.
Right?
Artlist.io.
I've only got about 150 bucks in risk on this one, so CBD on MES is negative 9,400.
Wow. Yeah, mine never updated, so like mine's only showing 654 positive. So mine has some like from that pre-market pump obviously still on there. It should be way down. But it did show at the peak, it showed a positive 1,600. I don't know. Seems a little weird to me.
Everything's a little bit weird today.
So those damn bankers.
Can't trust them.
Especially when they're your prime minister. So he just got his buddy in, who's a centrist. They want to have 100 million people in Canada by 2050, I think. And then he's, and they're basically doing excessive immigration, but the guy he appointed to a position to go negotiate with Trump. And it's like, I'm thinking, like, do you think that Trump wants to deal with a guy? Trump's trying to reduce the amount of immigration to the US and protect his borders. It's kind of like, doesn't seem like it makes sense to put somebody who's a centrist who wants to immigrate more people to go negotiate with Trump right now. It's just, I don't know. What do you think? Does that sound like a good idea? I don't know.
Sounds like a great idea. I don't know if you've noticed this, but in the U.S., immigration services only targets brown people. So,
like, stops them from coming in, brown people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you are a white person from any country, you don't have any issue coming in here. But if you are from South or Central America, anyone from any of the African countries, you're not getting a visa. It's just not going to happen.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Which I personally think is horrible, but that's just how shit's going right now. So maybe the person appointed in Canada will be receptive to all of the Haitian immigrants, the Mexicans, the people from Africa. I mean, look at Nina's been trying to come here forever.
Yeah.
And she's had nothing but issues.
Yeah, the biggest problem for Canada is we've already immigrated too many people and our housing isn't expanding, right? We have a housing shortage in Canada. We have like the most land compared to a lot of countries, but yet we're only producing something like 250,000 houses a year, but we're immigrating 5,500 people per day at the current rate. So it's like we already have a shortage. So like, how are they going to fix that? And our government has so much red tape and bureaucracy in the way of building houses that it's like like it's with the capital gains, and there's no real incentive for a bunch of companies to be building a bunch of houses, right? So it's like there's just such an imbalance in Canada right now in that sense that it's like I don't see how they're going to fix the problem. Like they need to, like, unfortunately I feel like we need to get rid of some of the foreign worker stuff for a bit and let the housing catch up, like, and then maybe start reopening a little bit of immigration again. But it's just out of control. So
I know here people are having trouble actually filling jobs.
Oh really? Yeah. He said, when I go to get loaded or unloaded, I don't want to be able to understand their language. Then I know I will get loaded fast and correctly. If you don't understand their language, you get loaded faster, Keith? Is that what you're saying? Johan said, too many people, yeah. And Darren said, my brother-in-law works in construction in Alberta. All the red tape BS stops them from building more. Yeah, exactly. They need to unlock, get rid of this, bureaucracy and red tape and whatever. So I don't know what world the government lives in, Johan. Yeah, I know.
I know nothing about the housing market in Canada.
Yeah.
Y'all live in like igloos and shit, don't you?
Yeah, little teepees and huts and stuff. But if you look at Canada or Vancouver and Toronto, it's like they're in the top like 3 or 4 of the most expensive places to live in the world for housing. So
really,
there's just such a shortage and such a influx of immigrants And a lot of the immigrants come from China, and they got a lot of money, right? So they just buy. They kind of like bought up the market so high. Now we're getting a huge sort of like pullback in the prices of housing. It's really putting a strain on the mortgages for people. The government people are rich, Johan, so that's why they don't have to care about that kind of stuff, right? When they're making 200, 300 grand a year, you know, housing isn't an issue for them because they make enough money that they can pay the higher mortgage rates or whatever, right? So
I mean, those politicians are making a hell of a lot more than 100 to 200,000 a year.
yeah. Well, I'm just saying that's what they get paid by the government, but you know, obviously they're invested in all the things that they're pushing also. So yeah.
I do love that they talk about, you know, politicians being, oh, this person really cares about the workers or the economy or this or that or the other thing. You know you're a shyster when you spend $2 million trying to get elected to a job that pays you $250,000 a year.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, how do you afford that, right? UK has a Darren said UK has a similar problem, and the problem is actually the democratic system that's in place in the same, because we have the same democratic system in Canada as they do in the UK, right? So, you know, for example, like we had our Canadians voted for a, you know, for the government to be what is it called? Sorry, I'm having a brain fart here. Where it's like not one party's in control. There's kind of like it's like a split between the parties, and then it sounds like the Liberals have been sort of doing some backdoor deals because they're close to a majority government. So yeah, so they have a minority government right now, and they're trying to get a majority government by getting people to cross the floor from conservatives to Liberals. So it's like it's not even a democratic vote to like decide. Like Canadians already decided that they don't want a majority government, but somehow the Liberals are slowly sucking people over to their side through what some people say is backdoor shady deals to get a majority government so that they can pass all these bills that they're trying to put through, right?
Always backdoor shady deals going on.
Yeah. You know, like we got this guy, Ma, I forget his first name, but he's from Ontario or somewhere, and he got voted in as a conservative within about a month before he's talking about how Mark Carney's basically sort of like treating Canadians like slaves and you know, running up the deficit and how is his kids gonna afford to pay for everything. And then next thing you know, he's at a Christmas party with the conservatives, gets a picture with the conservative leader, and then the next morning he switched sides. Like, and he's a Chinese guy with direct connections to CCP, Chinese Communist Party, and you wonder why. Like how, if you look at it, there's a lot of liberal politicians that are directly connected to the CCP. So it's like, yeah, okay, well now we know why. He's been in there planted, and now he's decided to switch sides.
This all sounds like conspiracy.
But I mean, there's a lot of paperwork behind it, right?
Oh, I mean, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying that's what it sounds like.
Yeah. Well, that's what they want people to think, is that's what it sounds like, right? We're getting into that bearish fair value gap here on NQ. Kind of rejecting out of it.
I am now in a gold short with 2 minis.
Ooh, nice. Cash?
Yeah.
2 minis. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna try a short here on NQ. My stop's gonna be above that naked point of control. I only went in with 1 micro. See if we can't get this to roll over sort of back down to this 50 area. I'm gonna put a TP in here actually. 12, 13 points here. Risking 13 points here to make 16, or I'm going to put this to 13 here. 15 points on the downside. Hopefully we get a rejection here on the naked point of control. I'm in a total of 3 contracts now. We're slightly above that bearish fair value gap. So if we end up getting pretty strong bounce here. Might be getting stopped out. Risking about $45, $50 maybe. Just a little bit more than that, 60 something. Kind of rejecting now off that naked point of control. Let's hope that they do reject here. Might have picked the wrong time to take a bearish fair value gap entry. Yeah, probably stopping me out here. Actually finding a little bit of resistance at that level. I feel like I need to give it just a tiny bit more space here. Pulling back a bit now.
Out of that gold trade, lost $190.
Ooh, ouch. Okay. Not the end of the world, but
No, not
not
too
what
mad
you're-
at it.
not what you're looking for, but controlled loss. I'm back. I'm in the money now, slightly. Right at break even. Hopefully we don't bounce up here again, because if we do, I'm going to have to cut out this trade earlier than... Don't bounce on me. Don't bounce on me. I'm trying to bounce again. Damn it. Sell that off, boys. Sell that off. Now they got buyers sort of holding up this fair value gap level. Come on, pull down a little bit more. flirting really close with my entry price here, popping up a little bit again. Thinking about cutting this if we get much higher here. Watching the 75 level. 575. If we end up taking that, I'm probably just going to cut this trade. Fingers on the close position button. Still looking pretty heavy though at the moment. Nice pullback right at my entry price. Somewhere in the world, guys, it's New Year's. Oh, we just popped up above 75. Shoot.
Like YM starting to push up a bit.
Yeah, I'm closing this trade here. I took a 24, 30, 40, $50 loss there, basically. It's not doing what I'm expecting it to do, so I just don't want to stick in there and take a much larger loss.
Well, I dig that.
Cut it early. I could use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. Looking at gold shorts right now. Not in one yet, but and I'm in a gold short. Ooh, and it's going against me. I don't like this. And now it's going in my favor. All right. It's just going to give me a harder stroke here.
I'm back. Oh, so we retook that point of control.
Yeah, I'm in a gold short right now. Oh,
Nice.
no, I'm not. just got stopped out. So I made $40 on that.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I see why. I see why you're in there. I mean, we're below the start of day VWAP, below the New York, below everything. EMAs are pointing real down and nice and wide. MACD is actually just going negative. Usually don't look at the MACD much anymore these days.
Never really have.
I used to watch it when I was momentum trading small caps,
That makes sense.
just to see when it rolls over, like when it starts to curl at the peaks. Then you can kind of be like, okay, yeah, that's the end of the move. So, well, I want to try to take a short on the New York VWAP, but the way that we put in these last three candles here, not give me the most confidence in shorting it at the New York. We'll have to see what happens.
Another gold short, 3 micros.
Nice. Okay. Happy New Year to you also, Johan. I don't remember if I said that. I read your message earlier, but I didn't say. Somewhere in the world, guys, it's New Year's, so Happy New Year to you all. I'm done.
And I'm out of that gold short. Lost $25.
Oh yeah, what a bounce there.
So that was my 2 losing trades for the day. So I'm done. I are done. And it's 11:30. So, damn.
Yeah.
Well, are markets open tomorrow?
No, I don't think so.
I didn't think so.
Get
either.
a day off.
Hooray. What is tomorrow? Wednesday?
Tomorrow's Thursday? I think today's Wednesday, isn't it?
No idea.
Yeah, today's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday.
Yeah, today is Wednesday. So I will see you on Friday.
Sounds good.
Thank you, everybody, for listening to us be absolutely stupid. And I will see y'all on Friday.
Sounds
Have
good.
a good night, Dave.
See ya. See you Friday, Nick. He probably missed that, but yeah, I'll let him know, guys. No. You didn't say bye to everybody, Nick. They all said bye as you left. So, is NQ going to bounce here? What are we doing here? Didn't quite get to the New York VWAP again. But this inverted fair value gap, I'm wondering if they're going to pull down and bounce it up or not. Up 127, locked out. Hey, Keith? Nice. Good job. Nice job, Keith. That's a good way to finish the session. I wish I could find a trade to get some of this $62 back. I'm basically flat on my 4 Lucid funded accounts. I'm up 225 in my 5 take profit trader accounts. So okay, Darren. Yeah, see you Friday. Have a good day. Good afternoon, evening for you. I was just curious. I'm going to take a quick look at my YouTube channel, see what kind of views I've been getting on my last couple short videos I put out. Why is this blocked? Contains copyright materials. As a result, it's been blocked. What do you mean? Why is that blocked? Copyright protection content detected is currently not allowed in shorts longer than 60 seconds. Resolve the claim or re-upload without the copyright content. See details. Extra sauce. This cannot be seen or monetized. Remove claimed song while keeping other sounds such as speech, mute all sound, or mute all sound. Okay, well, guess I got to edit out the music. So which song was that? Audio extra sauce. I got to delete that from man, this, I got these songs all from Artlist.io. They should be royalty free music, but for whatever reason it keeps giving me the heck, man. Delete that. I guess I need to just get rid of all these songs. Huh. I'm just gonna delete all those songs now. Screw it. Gonna have to dig through and find some more music here. Gold's putting in a new low here, guys. Don't really have any ideas for a trade down there, though. So NQ sitting on top of this naked point of control again. So we still have 5 people in my YouTube, 1 in Nick's YouTube, 4 in my X channel. Oh, thank you. Usually we got everybody in Nick's X channel. But today we got a couple in mine. Still 100 down for the week, but that's better than a blown account. Yeah, of course. Yes. Yes, Keith, definitely. Trading is freaking hard. Looks like they found a little bit of support in this fair value gap there. Kind of bouncing up here above the naked point of control. All right, Keith, have a good day. See you later. Still going sideways here, stuck sort of between that inverted fair value gap and the naked point of control. Well, I just jumped in along there on the YM on that breakout there in my 4 funded Lucid accounts. Locked in $36. Just kind of like the momentum there. Went in long, trailed the stop pretty aggressively. Once I got up to this like deviation of the VWAP there, and yeah, it might still keep going a bit here, but just wanted to lock it in. Nice conservative little win, $36 times 4, so $160 roughly. And I was looking away from NQ while that happened, huh? I'm going to try a short here, guys. Stop just above this level. Let's see if we can't hold this channel sort of, or this like resistance line here. See if we can't get it sort of back down towards this 21 EMA. Bouncing a bit on us here. So I'm risking about almost 6 points. All right, looks like we're probably going to get stopped out on this. Not risking a whole lot, maybe like about $15 something. But yeah, there we go. We got stopped out. All right, so there goes that idea. I mean, tight stop probably doesn't really work typically for NQ. We're still in a bearish trend overall. It's just we could be making a higher low here. Just how long do you want to hold it, or where do you want to enter? Let's see what happens with this view up here. Unless this is actually see if we're going to get a little bit more of a pop here. Maybe up to like the 607, 610 area. Kind of want to go stop break even here. Let's see if they can hold that view up. I'm going to drop it in there. If we get stopped out, it's fine. Might be the last trade of the day here, guys. Let's see if we can't get some more continuation here. So hopefully they hold that New York view up now and just push it a little bit higher. Would be nice to see it get up to this 08 area. Don't reject. Come on, boys. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Come on, get us up to the 08 here. Maybe a little more aggressive with my stop if we start pushing higher here. Oh, that's pretty strong rejection there. Come on, buyers, hold it. Looks like I'm probably going to get stopped on this pullback here. Oh, survived barely. Come on, buyers, let's go. Yeah, here we go. Keep going. Keep going. I'm going to take one off here if I can. Okay, we got one off there. I'm going to try to take another one off here. Come on, there we go. We got that one off. All right. So let's just trail this stop, this last one here. See if we can't get this to go a little bit higher here. Oh, pretty strong pullback here. Got back some of that loss. 25. There we go. We're out. So 25, 26, 27, $29 back off of those losses earlier. That was a decent trade. Covering a couple there on the move up, and then the stop slightly in profit. So on that last contract we only made $2.50, but that probably roughly covers our fees on the contract. So yeah, $26 roughly on that trade. ES VWAP at 27-ish. Yeah, rejected off that ES view up there. What time do we got? It's 9 a.m. It's noon. It's noon for New York. Yeah, guys, you know what? I think I'm gonna wrap it there. So we're down $47 in this account. Not the end of the world. Put in 250 in my 5 take profit trader evals, and we put in almost 40, I think it was $36 in my 4 funded Lucid accounts. So yeah, not a bad day overall. Let's export these trades here to my TradeZella. This one is the September 13th account. So we're kind of up around 1,200 on the day. Oh, it just updated. Let's see if that's changed. Yeah, 1220 on the day, 1,220. So been a pretty volatile week. I was down 3,000 on Monday. Tuesday I was up 2,270, and then Wednesday I'm up 1,220. Copy trading accounts definitely can add some bigger reds and some bigger greens on the weeks. So that's the biggest loss I took this month was on the Monday, December 29th. Here, I'll just bring over my calendar so you can see that, guys. So yeah, so made 2K in the first week, almost 3K in the second week, 3,200 in the third week, 3,300 in the fourth week, and now we're up 800 on the last week here of the month. So 12.3K, which is pretty much the largest profit month that I've had to date. Again, keep in mind that a bunch of these are evals. I do have, my funded accounts are getting better. Like I got my leading funded account on my Lucid is up at 1732 and a little over 1,000 on the rest. So getting up there towards those potential payouts. A little bit up and down in my top 1 futures accounts. This guy's up 800, and my other one I think is down about 200 now because I took that max daily loss on it earlier in the evening session there. So this one's down 250 in drawdown here. Still have $1,000 of drawdown total on it. So not close to blowing the account yet, but took a couple big losses in a row on this account, unfortunately. Brought me back down. I think I was up about 650 or so, 700, and then now I'm negative 250. So it's all good, is what it is. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. Put a green day in at the last day of the month, last day of the year. But yeah, thanks so much to all you viewers. Appreciate you guys. It's been roughly 4 months now since I've gone live on YouTube, and I've had a lot of good people hanging out with us. We got Wayne, we got Keith, we got Darren, Johan was here earlier, Hector was in. Who else did we have? think we had Jose was here earlier. Inopat was here. Don't know. I hope I'm saying that right. Tim was here. Lance popped in for a minute, and Zar was here also earlier. But yeah, it was a fun. Oh yeah, and Paul Memphis was here also earlier today. So thanks so much, everybody. Currently have 3 people in my YouTube, 1 in Nick's YouTube, and 6 in my X. So happy New Year, everybody. It's been fun. Thanks for hanging out. It's been a great time this year. So hopefully you guys ended the year good, and we will be back on Friday morning to go live. So thank you, everybody. Appreciate you guys. If you are looking to get any accounts, you can definitely use Top 1 Futures or Lucid, and my discount code MBT can get you the best discount available at the moment. Right now it's pretty crazy. You can get up to 10 accounts with Top 1 Futures. So if you guys are looking to scale up and copy trade, that's an option. 10 accounts, which is the most accounts they've ever allowed anyone to get. So it's pretty interesting if you wanted to go that route. But yeah, thanks so much, everybody. It's been a blast to end the year on a stream with a positive day. So love you guys. We'll be back Friday. Peace. Take care. Have a good one. Happy New Year.